for Schenck. First, as you mentioned, for the girls and now the boys. And Limestone with under Jason Tarr will get his Eagles wound up here as they get ready to get up and down this basketball court here in the auditorium this afternoon. And for some of the fans who haven't had an opportunity to see Tony Tobin, I think it's going to be a treat for them. He's a nice player. He's an unselfish player.
Visiting Eagles from Limestone High School. They're going to be facing the Wolverines from Schenck High School. Team members for the visiting Limestone Eagles, coached by Jason Tarr, beginning with a freshman, number 10, Danny Houston. Number 13 is a junior, Chris Blaisdell. A junior, number 20, Derek Giggy. Number 21 is the sophomore, Darren Smith. The senior, number 24, Jim Morris. 25 is a junior, Shane Overbag. The senior, number 30, Clarence Williams. Number 33 is a senior, Ken Yates. Now for your home team, the Schenck Wolverines, coached by Stephen Lavasser. Number 10 is a junior, Chris Merritt. The junior, number 14, Lucas Pelkey. Sophomore, number 30, Greg Courier. 32 is a senior, Scott Purcell. Senior, number 40, Lucas Kuhn. 00 is a senior, Jason Fernald. A junior, number 44, Stephen York. Now for the Eagles, the starters, a senior guard, number 11, Robert McDougall. For the Wolverines, he's a freshman guard, number 34, Tom Jamo. A senior at 4, number 15 for the Eagles, Angelo Malfatti. For the Wolverines, a junior 4, number 20, Chris Hale. For your Eagles, a senior at center, number 22, Trevor Patton. For the Wolverines, a junior guard, number 50, Jeremy Davoud. For the Eagles, the senior guard, number 23, Tony Tobin. And for the Wolverines, a junior at center, number 52, Mark Farmer. For your Eagles, a senior guard, number 31, David Holmes. And for the Wolverines, a senior forward, number 24, Kevin Thompson.
It's going to be interesting, Bob, to see who picks up Tobin. If they go man-to-man early or if they try a zone.
Steve told me that he was going to kind of mix up the defenses depending on what Limestone showed offensively. He's seen them play during the regular season, didn't see their quarterfinal game. I assume he'll probably start with a man, but he's looking to go to a 3-2 zone sometime during the game to try to cut down the outside shooting of Limestone. They're not a team that's really known for their penetration or their inside game, obviously with Tony Tobin. So we'll look for that 3-2 zone as the game goes on.
As both teams break now, as they get ready for basketball action. In a semifinal round here, Class C. If you just tuned in, the Schenck girls enter the finals by beating Central East Corinth by a score of 46-40. So Patton of Limestone in the orange jumps against Farmer. The tip is controlled by Tobin. Tobin right to the right, now the left side, passes to McDougall, Connor Malfatti inside to Patton, tipped away. DeVoe comes off with it, but the ball bounced up and hit the uprights underneath, so
right,
ball be put in play by
Jeremy hit the ball and hit the floor, went up and hit the upright out of bounds, so it'd be orange ball.
Tobin will put in play. as they set up their out-of-bounds play. It goes to McDougal. The first shot of the game is no good. Rebound taken off by Holmes. Puts it back up. It's no good. Farmer comes off the rebound for Schenck.
Good offensive rebound to open things up for Limestone to get that second shot.
J-Mo with the ball. Starts right down the middle. Goes right to the glass and puts it in.
Right by Tobin and right to for the layup.
McDougal now goes to the middle. Now to Tobin. Tobin through the legs. Outside. He's being guarded by Farmer. And as he starts to drive, they call him for traveling.
Schenck is doing something really helping out on Tobin. Their defense is collapsed in the paint, and when Tobin makes his moves, there's always somebody there to pick him up.
J-Mo with Tobin on him. J-Mo of the Schenck Wolverines. DeVoe starts to the foul line, back to J-Mo as they play catch out front. DeVoe's shot is good.
And they're 2 for 2 from the field already. Schenck out of the blocks very quickly.
Holmes with the ball. Tries to get the baseline, can't. Now goes to Malfatti. Down the middle, he tries to shuffle it inside to Patton, but it's taken away by Schenck.
So we've had a couple of early turnovers by Limestone. They've got to loosen up and get into their game.
J-Mo will handle the ball. Lobs it in the right to DeVoe inside to Farmer. Farmer in traffic puts it up, and that's the first miss. Off to Tobin, the outlet pass. Tobin's going to stop, starts to drive, falls down. They're going to call a foul on J-Mo.
Right, a little hesitation dribble that time, and Tony kind of shaking it off. I think he got a knee in the upper thigh area, and he went down on the floor, but he's back up. Looks to be all right. Nice move, a little hesitation move, and then a crossover dribble, and he was tripped.
Ooh, Malfatti comes back.
Yeah, well, he was worried about the 5-second call. Did you see him hustle after the ball?
Almost on the Buck Street. Now in the middle, Malfatti to the right side, McDougal. McDougal with it, looks for help, stripped away by J-Mo, and they go down for it, fight for it.
J-Mo right in front of our broadcasting area, out of bounds with the ball. He was on the floor and the ball was out of bounds, and he touched it.
Inbounds pass goes to McDougal, fakes the shot. Malfatti will go for a three. It's no good. Rebound taken off in the corner, chased down by Malfatti. Looks and hooks it way back outside to Tobin of Limestone. Behind the back to the left. Starts to go. Nice shovel pass inside to Patton. And he makes the basket and draws the foul.
Good looking pass that time by Tony Tobin, drawing the defense to him. Patton made that nice little roll move in the lane to get himself off open, and received the pass from Tobin, and up for the layup and a foul.
4-2 the score as the Schenck Wolverines lead by 2 points. Patton will have a chance to cash in on the conventional three. Shot is up, it's off, no good. Farmer with a rebound. Off to DeVoe. Now to J-Mo as the Schenck Wolverines will bring down. Limestone staying in a man. Right side DeVoe. He's going to take an off-balance shot. Misses everything. Malfatti comes off with a pass intended for Tobin. Was picked off by J-Mo. Now it goes to Hale. He double pumps, misses. Tries to get the rebound, but he can't. Patton off with it. On to Tobin. Puts it up off the glass and in. And J-Mo went hard. And Tobin went down.
I don't know what. Oh, he got hit in the face. There it is. Good camera shot right there. After the play was over, he's looking to see if there's any blood with the new bodily fluid rule.
So they look like they were out after him early. Thigh injury now in the face. J-Mo went hard off the uprights. And we've got a 4-4 game here with 5:37 remaining in first quarter action. J-Mo.
Here he comes. Here's a replay on that. There goes Tony. See if he got slapped right there. Yeah, he got slapped by number 34. That was J-Mo.
Holmes with it. Holmes starts down the middle at the foul line. He takes a pop and misses everything. Is out of bounds. Both sides a little bit tentative here.
A little tight on the shooting. They're getting the shots, but they're not falling. That's what we want to say.
And they're not following either. DeVoe now skips it across to J-Mo. J-Mo starts down with it. And the ball is stolen by McDougal. 2-on-1. Now it's a 2-on-2. Nice look-away pass. And a basket by Tobin in a real poor angle, but he still put it in.
Right, nice look-away pass by McDougal. Coming down the right side. He's left-handed. And Tobin was calling for the ball early at the top of the key. We may see it. But McDougal kept the ball until the last minute, gave it off to Tobin, and Tobin goes up and lays it in. Pretty easy rule on that if it's a 2-on-1 break. If you have the ball and you see daylight, you go to the basket. If the defender comes in front of you, you give it off. It's simple.
Misses his foul shot. Malfatti comes off the rebound. J-Mo saves it in, but it goes in the backcourt. Holmes picks it up. Schenck crowd says he traveled. McDougal turns in a crowd. Now in the middle, Malfatti. Nice bounce inside to Patton. He's under the basket, knocked away by Farmer. Now a long pass goes all the way down to the boot. Goes to the hole, puts it up. He draws the foul.
Unbelievable play by Kevin Thompson for Schenck. Over the bench, there's Steve Lavassa calling for the foul, but a great play by Thompson on the lead pass to DeVoe, who's ahead of the pack down here. Unbelievable. Great hustle by the young man.
And Holmes picks up the foul. I thought he was nice about it. He went over and picked up DeVoe after he rammed into him pretty hard, and DeVoe goes to the line. Jeremy DeVoe is a 6'2" junior, and we've got a 6-4 game so far with Limestone leading, and everything we expected, I guess.
Oh yes. Farmer's been into the action already, and of course Tobin has been in the action, and a great pass by McDougal here a moment ago.
DeVoe's foul shot is good at 6-5. McDougal with it now. Malfatti down to the right side, now inside to Patton. Patton skips it across to Holmes, inside to Malfatti, misses. Trevor Patton puts up the rebound. Malfatti's there again. Rebound finally by Farmer. So they had some shots on goal, but they couldn't capitalize.
Really great offensive rebounding by Limestone.
Hale starts to go to the basket. He stops, pops it up and in.
Nice play by Mr. Hale, Chris Hale. Good stop and a step back.
Tobin back to the other end. Tobin's going to put it up off balance, no good. Off the glass, didn't get the roll. And J-Mo comes off with it. Now to DeVoe, starts to go, and McDougal strips him. But they call the foul. You see Jason Tarr did a complete pirouette on that one.
Jason Tarr, 360 right off the bench on that one. Thought it was a clean steal by McDougal.
As Mr. Lavasser, he's down, he's got his jacket off, so it's not only the first quarter. 4:07 remaining. 7-6 to score as the Schenck Wolverines leading. DeVoe inbounds it in front of the Limestone bench. Now it goes to number 24, Thompson. J-Mo inside to Hale. Hale turns, off balance pop is no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. They say it's knocked out of bounds by Limestone.
Good hustle from the backside that time by DeVoe. Jeremy was there. Got a little piece of it, but knocked out by Limestone.
Skips a pass outside to Farmer. Farmer for three. It's no good. Rebound by McDougal of Limestone. Here they come. McDougal starts down. He weaves his way in. Skips it in the corner. Malfatti shot. Yes! And three-pointer deep down in the corner.
Good penetration by McDougal, finding Malfatti. Spotted up in the corner for three.
Hale right back from Thompson. Puts it up. No good. Partially blocked. Taken off by Patton. Off to Tobin. This is Tobin's scene. He puts it up for a three. It's no good. Rebound left and picked off in there by Thompson of Schenck as they start to slow it down.
Excuse me, Skenk's got to be careful. Get in that running open, wide open track meet with Limestone. They have the last 3 times down.
Farmer whirls, puts up a right-hander, no good. Rebound by Holmes. Outlet pass behind the back is Tobin. Goodbye. Misses it hard off the glass. As they are both in fast forward, as J-Mo goes the other way, McDougal strips him. McDougal falls down, gives to Patton. Back to McDougal as they start down the other end. 2:59 left. Tobin, nice fake. Tobin's going to put the pop up. Yes.
Nice play that time by Tony Tobin. Pulled up for the little shot, jump shot on the baseline. Clear and open.
J-Mo's pass goes to DeVoe. 2:45 left. 11-7 the score. As Thompson sends an outside three, it's no good. Trevor Patton loops it past J-Mo. Yes.
What hands on this crew?
I lost it and Bob caught it. Great hands, right? We gotta have a replay on that one. How'd you do that? That's called backing up the shot stop, right?
I'm always covering you, Joe.
That's right, you have been. Ooh, the ball goes in the backcourt and no.
Inbounds pass. As
McDougal brings up. Skips it to the right side to Holmes. Now to Malfatti. Malfatti's shot is no good. Rebound inside, strong by Farmer. 11-7 the score, 2:20 in first quarter action. As Limestone leading over Schenck. Nice move by Hale, puts it up and in.
Chris Hale, nice move, nifty move off the baseline and bounced it off the glass.
McDougal on the right side with the ball. Now he loops it inside to Patton. Patton gives it Malfatti, really junked it to him. Off to Tobin. Tobin through the legs and outside. Now he's going to put it inside to Trevor. Nice turnaround, misses the shot, and J-Mo comes off with the rebound.
Good rebounding now. Good position on the rebounding by Schenck in the last minute or so, limiting Limestone to just that one shot.
Hale inside to Farmer. Farmer turns to DeVoe. DeVoe's shot is no good. Rebound by Malfatti. 1:38 left as Tobin rings down. Ball Limestone in their orange. Through the legs, behind the back. Malfatti deep in the corner again. He misses everything this time. J-Mo comes off the rebound. Long pass, and that's what you can't do.
Steve doesn't want that.
Well, there he goes. Tobin with a shot, no good. Rebound by J-Mo. Looks down again.
There's Steve Labassa. Slow it down.
Right.
Slow it down.
Don't get into a land war with these guys. Puts it up by DeVoe, no good. Rebound ticked around, finally chased down the corner, and it's going to be Limestone's ball off Schenck.
Limestone a little strong with their shots, I've noticed here in the early going. They're just putting a little bit too much strength behind the shot and not enough touch behind the shot.
Checking in will be Greg Courier for the, let's see, Courier comes in and J-Mo goes out. McDougal, right side goes to Patton. Patton to the glass, misses the shot, goes out of bounds, and they say it'll be Limestone's ball.
Good baseline pass, good strong first step by Trevor Patton that time. Missed the layup, but an excellent move. There's Jason Tar in the picture.
Tobin loops it out to Malfatti. Malfatti back to Tobin. Tobin fakes. Now he takes the pop from the baseline, no good. Rebound tipped up around, no good. Still alive. Malfatti puts it up and in.
Right out of the air, Malfatti grabbed that one. He didn't want to take a chance coming down and going back up with a rebound, so he put it right up through the air.
Thompson now will be the guard as he turns. Ball stripped. Holmes is going to go right to the glass, puts it up and in.
There's that good pressure defense in the half court. And Limestone had 3 men on 1 when the break was over.
9-15 now is Limestone leading. 17 seconds left. Goes to Courier. Now to DeVoe. Loops it inside to Hale. Hale puts it up. Nice shot from the baseline, and he hits.
Chris Hale having a very strong game here in the first period.
Tobin's outside 3, misses everything. At the end of 1, it's 15-11. Limestone leading. We'll be back right after this.
You're watching tournament basketball on Maine Public Television.
Limestone leading here, 15-11. Some shooting percentages in the first quarter. Limestone 6 for 24, not afraid to put it up. 25%, and Schenck 6 for 17, 35%. So both teams shooting percentages down a little bit. Limestone getting the more shots. It appears to be 2 or 3 passes and first one open, take one.
As they start down the other way, this is Holmes. Now to Tobin. Tobin in the corner to Malfatti. Back to Tobin. Tobin's outside 3. It's no good. Rebound strong by Chris Hale. Almost taken away by McDougal. You have to be very careful when you come down with a rebound with these guys.
Oh, they have hands everywhere.
J-Mo with the ball. Right side goes to Courier. Courier puts it up and in. Nice shot.
Nice penetration that time, and good offensive set. Good offensive balance, floor balance by Schenck.
Outside to Malfatti. Now it goes to McDougal. I can't believe they're going to take the air of the ball. Out to Tobin. 15-13 to score. Schenck. Tobin to the right. Pass to McDougal. McDougal's outside 3 is no good. Patton, a strong rebound, puts it up and in.
Great position.
There were 4 Schenck players right there when he got that rebound.
Great position by Patton, blocking out his man.
Courier has the ball stripped by McDougal. McDougal back with it right down the middle, and he puts it up off balance, and he draws the foul.
I thought he was looking in this corner, in the near corner to Tobin, who had spotted up for the baseline jump shot. Jason Tar trying to get the attention of his players, but great steal by McDougal in the backcourt. Comes down to create the numbers game. 3-on-2, and Schenck is whistle for the foul.
17-13 to score. Limestone leading. Tobin inbounds it to Malfatti. Goes in the corner now to Tobin. Tobin brings it back outside through the legs to the left. Now back to Malfatti inside to Trevor Patton, who turns around and puts it. I thought at first he was going up for a hook.
So did I. A huge shot in the lane. Farmer, excuse me, great position, but he made the fall away. Now the steal.
Nice play by McDougal. Malfatti tries to get it in, but Curry is there. McDougal turned himself right around. He just threw the ball.
Oh, he knew
it.
It
To some orange shirt.
He knew it. He saw Malfatti, and Malfatti should have kept it that time and created the 2-on-1. I believe Steve Lavassis called a timeout. 19-13 here early in the second period. Limestone very, very difficult to defend and play against because on offense you got to be ready for any one of those players to take a shot, and defensively they give you so many opportunities because they take so many chances on defense that it's a defense that says, hey, come down, we're going to force you to take the first open shot because we want to get the rebound, go down the other end and score. So there's Jason Tarr right there, the coach of Limestone. So they're very difficult to play against. They really like the up-tempo game, but they have a legitimate player. Trevor Patton has really improved his inside game this year for Limestone.
Very much so, and one thing in that first quarter and up to now, he hasn't committed a foul.
No, he's
and it doesn't seem like there has been much fouls. It's 4-2, but of the two for the Limestone team, Patton is not one of them. So that's a good sign because usually he finds himself in trouble early.
Let's see what they do on this out-of-bounds play. Tommy Mellor, the official, moving him way over in the corner to the right of your screen.
McDougal back to Malfatti inside. Nice pass inside to Patton. And he kind of takes his man in the air and draws a foul.
What created that play particularly was Malfatti's pass. He passed it away from the defender. Farmer went for the steal, couldn't get the steal, and it drew the number 20 for Schenck, who was Chris Hale, into the play. Here it comes. Watch the pass away from the defender, and there's a great position by Trevor Patton, and here comes Hale for the foul.
As Patton goes to line for a pair, he hits the first one. 20-13 the score. First sub now coming in for the Limestone team will be number 24, Jim Morse, and McDougal will take a break. 6:21 remains in first half action. Hope you're enjoying not only this game with Maine Public Television, but all the games. Second shot is missed. Rebound strong by Hale. Courier back to Hale, out to DeVoe. Jeremy DeVoe with the ball to the left side. Ball slapped away by Malfatti. Throws down. It doesn't mean there's no one there. There is, but that's a great play.
But that's a habit that Limestone has because they always release somebody on a rebound or a steal. And that time Malfatti just automatically just threw it down court.
Inside is Hale, puts it up and in. He's great from that left side.
He sure is. He's had a strong first half.
20-15 the score now. Moss with the ball, skips it across to Malfatti. Malfatti's going to take the outside three, no good. Rebound taken off by Patton, puts it back up and in. And again, he gets in front of Farmer for the rebound, and Fernald's taken off his jacket. He'll come in with some rebound action. Nice chip by Courier to prevent a steal as it goes to Thompson on the right side. Now to DeVoe of Schenck Wolverines, trailing by 7. Picked by Tobin. Tobin goes under the glass, up right-handed and in.
Nice play. Tony thought that he was going to get blocked by DeVoe, so he took one extra dribble and it came across the front and a little layback.
Courier with the ball now. Goes to Thompson. Right side DeVoe. Back to Thompson. Thompson down the middle of the paint. Nice move and puts it up and in.
Thompson, good play, pretty play. Middle wide open that time. Took advantage of the spreading Limestone defense.
24-17. Moss right down the middle. Back outside to Holmes. Holmes fakes. Nice leave inside to Trevor Patton. Puts it up around. Doesn't get it. Rebound taken out by DeVoe. Now off to Courier.
Not quite enough long reach that time for Patton. He tried to get the layback and he just didn't have enough reach.
When the Schenck kids come off with a rebound, they're looking for orange shirts. They're everywhere. Courier with it now. Now across goes to Farmer. Farmer outside for a three. Yes.
He drills it. Steps back in front of Patton, and that was an NBA three. Look at him. He's got a big smile on his face.
Was I that far out? Now Tobin comes in, gets the ball in the corner, and let's see. Said the other way, no one touched it, so.
Right, Paul Kiwak looked to Tommy Mellor, and Tommy made the call, going down, white ball.
Moss checks back out. McDougal checks back in for Limestone. 24-20 the score. 4:14 remaining in first half action. Easton C semifinals.
Schenck has settled down in their half-court offense. There it is, down low.
DeVoe with the ball now, tries to get it into Fernley. And there was a handoff right into everybody's hands.
That's probably the shortest pass we'll see in the tournament, about a 6-inch pass. But the possession arrow is going over to Limestone.
Ken Yates, we didn't see him in the first game, but he checks in to give Patton a little rest. So Yates, number 33 in the game now for Limestone.
Big boy, 6'4" senior, Kenny.
Get the rebound and feed it out to the other four. Holmes in the middle of Malfatti. Shot is no good. Nice rebound by Jeremy DeVoe.
Malfatti having a real problem with his shooting here today. Playing an excellent floor game, but just has not been able to have the offensive touch.
Nice steal by Tobin. Tobin's going to go to the glass behind the back, going to put it up off balance, and he draws a foul.
All right, nice play. A little frustration that time. There's Jason Tah. He loves it. DeVoe got picked at half court. Tony came down, and DeVoe was determined he wasn't going to get the layup from the right side, so he went behind his back, and then DeVoe had to foul him in the act, so he's going to the line for 2.
Like the little trash talking going on, but DeVoe walks up and they slap hands, so everything's fine. I noticed last night that Rassi had mentioned that there was a lot of trash talking going on.
I didn't happen to see much of it. But
he said there was.
Yeah.
We didn't see it, but I guess there was. But we don't want to see this here. Yes, this could explode.
There's no need of that. These kids are really competing hard, and we want to see good sportsmanship.
26 now to 20 as Tobin hits a pair. Pass goes now to Hale. Hale has deflected. Let's see how they're going to call this one. Woo.
Nice tip again. Good, strong, quick hands by Limestone and quick feet to get to the pass. Deflected out of bounds, and that's going to be Schenck ball.
Jeremy DeVoe will put it in play for Schenck, trailing by 6 with 3:32 left. Outside long shot by Thompson's no good. Rebound by Holmes, and there's going to be a foul call on Hale, a good foul, because a fast break was underway.
That's what they do so well. They just get the ball and go with it. And that time there, Tony Tobin, was releasing, and David Holmes was looking for him all the way. And here it is, right here. One dribble. There's a foul by Hale, but there goes the pass to Tobin, as you see Tobin right at the top of your picture.
Schenck now in trouble here with 3:27 left. They've committed a 17 foul, and only 2 have been committed by Limestone, so they've stayed away from the fouling. As Fama gets ready to check back in, and Fernley will leave.
That was probably the rationale for the substitution. Both of them went out together, Patton and Fama. Good move by both coaches to give their big people a rest. Nice rest.
Holmes will get ready now for his second shot. 27-20 the score, as Limestone leads here in first half action. Left-handed player puts the shot up, and it's good.
Here comes the press again. 1-2-1-1. Looks like a zone trap. Yes, it is. Over the top.
Hale with it now. He's trapped. Gets it off to Thompson. Thompson's going to send up an outside 3. No good. Rebound taken off by Patton. Goes to McDougal. McDougal's going to chase it down. Beautiful pass by McDougal to Malfatti. Did you see that one?
I saw it.
Again, but it's taken back by DeVoe.
I saw it, but I also saw him. He took a look just before he got to the ball.
Nice inside move by Thompson, but he couldn't connect. Is coming right down. McDougal leaves off to Malfatti, leaves off to Patton, and the ball is knocked away.
Great play again.
Globetrotters.
Great play. Great fast break by Limestone.
DeVoe with it now, turns, gives inside. It goes to Farmer. He puts it up and draws the foul.
That was a great sequence of plays by Limestone, especially McDougal, who saw Malfatti really all the way. It was kind of like a no-look situation, but he took a look just before he got the ball.
30-20 now the score, as the Limestone team has a 10-point lead. That foul was on Trevor Patton. That's only his first, third team foul, with 2:42 remaining. Farmer on the line. Outstanding basketball player for the Schenck Wolverine. He's only a junior. They've had so many great players up to Schenck. It's just hard to name all of them, but this young man has played well in his first game, the chance we had to see him play, and playing well in this game as well.
It appears that the position is rich and healthy.
From Rosebush to Fama. Holmes now. Holmes in the paint for the shot, no good. Rebound by Thompson. Turns, crowd is there. Now bounces it out to Courier. Courier comes down the right side with it. Now in the corner it goes to DeVoe inside the Fama. Fama starts to move, puts it back up over on the left side. trying to draw the foul but didn't get it, and Limestone knocks the ball out of bounds.
Farmer really looking for the foul on that
More than the
layback.
shot, right?
Layback is right.
Now it goes to Courier with an open shot, puts it up, it's no good. Nice rebound inside by Hale. Hale puts it up and draws the foul.
Chris Hale has been immense here in the first half. Good offensive work off the glass. And there's your new look this year. No bald heads and no socks. Chris Hale has them tucked down in his sneakers. But a great play by Hale that time on the offensive rebound. And Farmer picks up his second foul.
So they were down 10, now they're down 7. And the possibility with Chris Hale, the junior, going to the line to sink a foul shot here. Foul is up and good, and they say, no, you're over the line, so nullify that one.
Looked like he stepped over the line. Looked like he lost his balance on the shot. And when you lose your balance, your tendency is to go forward.
Getting ready to check in for this Limestone team will be Clarence Williams. Oh, nice pass inside to Trevor Patton. He misses the shot. Rebound by Farmer. That came in from McDougal. I think it more or less surprised him than anything. Nice move by Farmer. Starts down the middle, now stops. Gets it inside to DeBoo. He puts it up soft and in.
Good play that time. Schenck really looking inside in the paint for the shots, and they're getting them. They're back there, climbing back in, only down 5.
150 now, 144 left. I should say 144 left. Outside shot by Tobin. Now Patton, nice rebound, goes back up with it and in.
Oh, nice move by Patton and a tough shot. A little finger roll from halfway down the lane.
32-25 to score, 130. Left side goes to Jeremy DeVoe. He puts up the outside 3, no good. Rebound taken off by Schenck. Farmer. Farmer's going to turn off balance, no good, goes all glass, and Patton comes off with it.
I think Patton was on his foot that time, stepped on him.
Holmes now outside to Tobin. Tobin with Courier on him. Now to Holmes. Holmes' shot is no good. Rebound tipped around, come off by Courier.
They're looking for Tobin over the back. Schenck bench looking for a foul, but nothing called.
Goes now in the corner to Hale. Hale starts to move, puts it up, and no good. Taken off by Patton. Trying to get it to the outlet. Now it goes to Tobin behind the back. 49 seconds left. Nice pass to Melfatti on the gallop. He puts it up and in.
No harm, no call.
Boy.
And look at Courier. He's saying, wait a minute, I just got steamrolled here.
Vassar came unglued on that one. Going down the other end is Thompson. The ball's kicked by McDougal. And Williams will finally check in, as he was there about a minute waiting to get in the game.
Yes, he was. And here he comes, Clarence Williams, number 30. He's going to replace Holmes, David Holmes, number 31, who goes out with 2 fouls.
31 seconds remaining, 34-25 to score. DeBoo will put in play. He goes inside to Chris Hale, who turns around and puts it in.
Great effort by Chris Hale and a nice post pass. Hadn't been for Chris Hale in this first half, Schenck would be down more than they are.
Nice inside play by Patton. He puts it up and in.
Oh, what a pass. Nice pass by Tobin.
36-27. Courier with it. Long loop goes down to Hale. Hale fakes now. 7 seconds remaining. Now cross course to DeVoe. Outside 3, it's no good. And at the end of the first half, 36-27, Bob. And I'm going to be joining you in just about 3 or 4 seconds. Take it away.
Right, excellent half of basketball here, 36-27 in favor of the Limestone Eagles, and Limestone lived up to their reputation of getting the ball up and down the basketball court, really without much pressure from Schenck at all. Schenck playing in a half-court defense, allowing Limestone to bring the ball up the court. I think if you'd have seen that, this could be actually almost a blowout game because of 2 reasons. One, I don't think Limestone has shot that well. You heard us say that they were 6 for 25 in the first period, 6 for 24 in the first period, 25%. That's one reason, and the other reason is for Schenck High School, Chris Hale, who had a tremendous first half for the Schenck Wolverines. Chris started out on the left wing, made a couple of nifty moves offensively, then got himself involved in the offense on the inside in the paint, and he was able to keep Schenck in this basketball game for the 27 points. Schenck got out of sync a little bit in the second period. Early in the second period, Coach Lavassa slowed them down, made sure that they got into some sort of a resemblance of an offense to try to take advantage of Farmer, their big guy inside. Mark Farmer, their 6'4" junior, number 52 for Schenck. And Farmer was able to come across with a few points. There's a great shot of the cheerleaders, the Limestone cheerleaders here from our sky cam here at the Bangor Auditorium, high above courtside with the clock. And we are going to take a break here with the score 36-27 in favor of Limestone at the Bangor Auditorium. We will be back in just a moment.
Funding for Maine Public Television's basketball coverage is provided by Husson College, offering master's, baccalaureate, and associate degrees in business, health, and professional studies. By McDonald's Restaurants of Maine and Eastern New Hampshire. And by Grant's Dairy, committed to being a good neighbor since 1902.
We're back here at the Bangor Auditorium for this semifinal action, boys Class C. And tonight we continue on Maine Public Television for 2 more games. In girls Class C semifinal action, on the other half of the bracket, the Searsport Vikings and the Calais Blue Devils will square off in the other girls action. And also this evening, following that game, the Class C semifinal, the other half of the bracket, Washington Academy and Narraguagus will be going at it in the other semifinal action, and will face the winner of this particular game.
Well, you have to look at Chris Hale as the player that kind of kept his team in. They are so explosive, Limestone that is. It's very difficult to defend against them, and this is the old Rhode Island Red, so to speak. They up and down the court the way the basketball should be played, I would suppose, and they've got the players that can do it.
They sure have. And one thing that I've noticed that I think probably is an influence of Jason Tarr, the coach, because we didn't see it last year and it generally comes from coaching, is their ability to penetrate. Last year they were very comfortable taking all outside shots and looking for the 3. This year they're using the penetration move with the dribble, and also because they are good passes, they are setting up Trevor Patton and David Holmes underneath. The thing that I like about David Holmes and Trevor Patton underneath is the fact that they are excellent at rolling to the pass and make sure they're rolling to the basket to receive the pass and put themselves in a scoring position. So Limestone opening up with a little bit more diversity in their offense. Right now, let's go down to Keith McKean and his guest. Keith?
Okay, thank you, Bob. I'm here with Jay Brown, whose team advanced to the Eastern Maine Final. The Schenck girls team will be playing either Calais or Searsport for the Eastern Maine C title. And Jay, your team rose to the occasion in overtime this afternoon.
I think maybe some tournament experience helped us. We've been here all last year, winning the state championship, and I think I have most of those girls back, and I just think having those girls back and going through that and going through the pressure situations really helped us in the end.
The 2 teams seemed pretty evenly matched throughout the contest. And in fact, you split on the season, so this was kind of a rubber contest.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be close coming in, and I thought both teams played pretty well. Both teams set up their offenses and really played a deliberate style of play, which is kind of against what we usually do. We usually like to run and gun, and I know they like to too, but we kind of get into a pattern where we were just very deliberate. And fortunately, I think that one of the keys for us is that I think we rebound a little better in the second half. They got a lot of second chance points in the first half. In the second half, I think we boxed out a little better and rebounded a lot better.
What does it mean to be the defending state champion, and how does this year's team differ, if it does at all, from last year's?
I really no expectations this year because we lost 2 real good players last year, and coming into the season, I was just real happy to make the tournament, and we did that. And every game, from that first game, just gravy for us. It's a pretty loose group I got there. They're a fun group, and and last year's group was a little bit more serious. This group's a little bit more fun, and I don't even think they realize the pressure's there.
What about your style of play? What's different this year? Anything at all?
Not really. We want to run whenever we can, and I think that's always been the tradition there. And we got the 3-point shooters. We want to shoot the threes whenever we can. And I think one things that we have been lacking, although we played pretty well today, was we lacked the inside game, which we had last year. We had Darcy Clark there, 1,000-point scorer, and she gave us that inside threat. And I think we're trying to develop it now with Carrie Cram. She's only a sophomore, and she's going to get bigger. And I think that was, the main thing we're trying to do. And I think next year we're going to be just that much better inside.
Good luck, Jay.
Thanks a lot.
Jay Brown of Schenck High School. Joe and Bob?
Thank you very much, Keith McKean. Great interview with Jay. Jay, a personable young man, and has himself a nice little basketball team. One thing that he did not mention in his interview, and probably is a little modest, is the fact of the tradition of Schenck and the Schenck girls. They are not to be denied, and we saw that in the interview I had with the three young ladies after the game. Here are the scoring statistics for the first half. Greg Currier off the bench scored 2 points. Mike Farmer held to 6 points, and I'm sure Limestone is very grateful about that. Jeremy DeVoe, 5 points. Tom Jamo did not score, and Kevin Thompson had 2. And you called it, Joe. The young man who kept them in the game with 12 big points was Chris Hale, 6 in both quarters for the Schenck Wolverines for their total of 27 points. And over on the other side for Limestone, the Eagles, David Holmes had 4. And Angelo Malfatti had 9 points with 1-3. Trevor Patton had 13, and Tony Tobin ended up with 10 points. So 4 people score for Limestone for their 36 points. And there are our shooting stats: 15 for 45, 33%. They picked it up a little bit in the second quarter. Schenck 12 for 34, 35%. They're about the same. Free throws 5 for 8, 62, and 2 for 5, 4%. 40% for Schenck, and the turnovers 3 for Limestone, 10 big turnovers for Schenck against the quick hands people and the quick feet people of Limestone.
Both teams now come back out on the court. We're about 2.5 away from the second half of action. At the end of one period, Limestone led 15-11, and they lead 36-27. As I mentioned, we could see the rebounding going on by Schenck down here to our right. They were looking everywhere for those orange shirts because they were in there trying to deflect the ball away each time they come off the rebound. You can't come off the rebound without keeping the ball over your head. If so, it's going to be lights out in Limestone. We'll be back with more basketball action right after this.
Okay, ready for second half action between the Schenck Wolverines and the Limestone Eagles in the first half of our doubleheader here today for boys semifinal action in Class C. Coming up tonight to finish out the bracket, Washington Academy and Narragansett, approximately 8:30, 8:35 here at the auditorium. In the first game today, Schenck beat Central 46-40, and they will play the winner of Calais and Searsport girls this evening in our first matchup at 7:05 at the auditorium. It'll be Limestone's ball, Schenck's ball, start the second half. And it looks like the same starters for both teams are back on the court.
And we're going to have another 16 minutes of basketball action to see who are going in the finals. As DeVoe will put the ball in play for the Schenck Wolverines. Jamo back in the game now, start up the second half. Right side to DeVoe, looks inside, back outside to Jamo. Now it goes to Farmer. Farmer with a lot of traffic, puts it up and draws the foul.
We can see some early indications of what Steve Lavassa talked to his troops about at halftime. And right away they come out, they set up their offense, very patient, and get it right into Mark Farmer. And he's going to the line for 2 shots.
There's a good picture of Mark right there, the junior. This Schenck team, Chris Hale is a junior, Jamo is only a freshman, and DeVoe and Farmer are both juniors.
Really young team, really coming back in here with their 16-3 record, seeded number 2.
Foul shot is up and no good. Rebound taken off by Trevor Patton. Patton has 2 personal fouls now. That's only the first team foul here in the second half. Holmes, Malfatti, no hesitation there, bang.
And that's what they do to you. They just break your back. You come down, you get 2 foul shots, run your offense. They come down, 2 passes and a 3.
And they're in the full court now. Off to Thompson of the Schenck Wolverines. Pulls up to Jamo. Jamo now loops it down the corner. Shot by DeVoe is no good. Picked off by Holmes. There he goes. Starts down the middle. Nice pass to McDougal. Puts it up right-handed.
What a great pass.
In.
What a great pass by David Holmes. 50 feet, bounce pass, and McDougal lays it in.
Jamo intended for... Ooh! Thompson goes right down over one of the girls there that's keeping score.
Right, and a somersault right over the bench. For the girls, they're holding their breath over there. The managers at the end of the Schenck bench.
Tobin with the ball now. What made that shot so good for McDougal was he's left-handed. He went on the right side with the right hand. Malfatti, McDougal for a three. No good. Rebound comes to Malfatti. He goes in the corner. Now inside to Patton. What a pass inside.
Great pass and a foul that time.
He was looking right at us when he got that.
He sure did, and that was a beautiful play. But what set that up was Malfatti's steal. If we could take that back possibly. Malfatti got a great steal, ended up in the corner with the ball, and then Patton posted up on the block and was able to receive the ball, score, and was fouled by Chris Hill, his third foul. Tough play for Schenck. And Steve Lavassa, he's making a substitution here, and I think he wants Farmer out. There he goes. But what made that play was Malfatti's steal. Beautiful play.
Fernald checks back in. Hale is also in the game. Foul shot is up and good. 44-27 with 6:40 remaining in first half action. Malfatti, another steal, right to the glass, up and in.
Really putting it on right now. Steve Lavassa wants a timeout, and he gets it. That's the explosiveness. That's the explosiveness of Limestone. They are all over the place. Even in the half court, in that time they showed their defensive capabilities in the full court by making the steal. Malfatti stepping in front, going down and making the layup. But I really felt that three was the killer. There they are. Great shot right there. Steve Lavassa talking to his team. They look a little down over there. They've got to get their heads up. They're not out of this.
It's a downward shot.
There you go. They got to get their heads up. And there's Jason Tarr talking to his team.
It
telling
almost
him just
seems,
keep going the way you're doing it.
As we were watching here, it almost seems like when there's a steal, they just stand there mesmerized and they don't follow, and that, you know, the orange is gone.
Right. The orange, though, it's so ingrained in them and internalized in them that as soon as they get the ball, it's down to the other end as fast as we can get there. There's McDougal huddling with his teammates there. Trevor Patton coming back on defense. McDougal calling out the defense.
I think a key in this game for Limestone has been that Patton has been able to stay out of foul trouble.
Exactly. That's an excellent point. And he has been really immense in the paint.
Malfatti has made some great passes underneath. McDougal's made some great passes. Tobin a little chilled right now, but with the way Malfatti and McDougal have been playing, it doesn't make any difference. Now Holmes just steals the ball from Thompson off to Tobin. Tobin's going to go. Tobin's going to take the pop. It's good off the glass.
Off the glass. Couldn't find anybody open, so he takes the J.
DeVoe with it now, 48-27, as Limestone has exploded here in the third period. Jamo starts to move, puts it up right-handed, no good. Rebound by Malfatti, comes off with it, baseball pass going to Tobin. Tobin down the middle. Tobin's pass intended for McDougal goes out of bounds.
This is another dimension of Tobin's game that we didn't see last year, is his ability to give the ball up when he's in the traffic. That time he happened to throw it away for a turnover, but at least he was looking for the open man when he was not able to shoot the ball.
Great Courier comes in now as DeVoe goes out. The good hands people, I think you called it well. Fernald, who's in the game, 0-0. Outside to Jamo of Schenck. Looking for help. Now he moves to the right side, bounces. Courier inside to Fernald. Fernald's going to turn, put it up, and he hits.
Nice move that time. Fernald right off the bench for the turnaround over Patton.
It's an outside three by Tobin. It's something over everything.
Tough shot that time by Tobin. A little quick, probably a little bit out of his range that time.
48-29 the score, 5:21 remaining in only the third period. Fernald now to Courier. Jamo, the freshman, starts to the right side. He's going to go, and they're going to call a foul on Malfatti, and the basket counts.
Basket counts and the foul on Malfatti. Good jive that time by Tommy Jamo, the young freshman. You call it 6-footer freshman for Schenck on the line. Here it is.
There it was.
We're just going to see the end of it, I guess. And there's Tommy on the line, going to shoot one shot to complete the conventional three.
And that's what Limestone does. They kind of go in spurts. So if Schenck misses the foul shot, can stay in their mode, so to speak, and not jump out of the sneakers yet. Back to Tobin. Tobin's fakes. Tobin's the jump shot. Good.
Nice play that time. And he shoots the jump shot better, if you notice, going to his left than he does to his right. I think one of the things Steve Levasseur wanted. There's another steal, but
McDougal.
Right, McDougal questioning Mr. Mellor. He said, Mr. Mellor, I was there, I felt. And Jason Tarr still jarring on the bench. Got to be careful.
He's really getting after him now. Got to be careful with the lead they have. 19 points, 50-31. Fernal with it. Fernal turns. Now gives outside to Jamo. Jamo, nice tricky dribble, goes right down the middle and puts it in.
Nice
And
job.
he get by Tobin.
Yes, he did, but nice play. Saw the lane open.
Nice play for a freshman. Coming down is McDougal now with the ball. Right side, there goes Tobin. Bang!
That's a three. That's the backbreaker. You work on one end to get a good shot in the layup, and you come down, and 3 seconds later they got a three.
53-33. 20-point lead for Limestone. Fernal now in the middle of Jamo. Jamo goes, the ball stripped away, goes out of bounds by Holmes.
Good quick hands again by Limestone.
Last year, Tobin's jump shot, when he would take it, he would kind of kick his heels up. This year, he's not doing that.
Right, and I got an idea it might have caused a little bit of imbalance on the shot.
This year, he's fully balanced. Nice move by Jamo, goes right to the glass, stripped by Patton. Malfatti leads Tobin. Tobin up, and he puts it up, and it's no good. And a foul that time by Thompson.
Tough foul, hard foul by Thompson. Tobin going to the glass, and there it was. There was a steal, and then Tobin was gone as soon as they felt that there he comes. Nice jump stop going up with the left hand. Real hard foul that time by Thompson, his first. Tobin going to line for two.
53-33 the score. Foul shot is good. A nice rotation on the ball. Really a complete basketball player for Class C. Very, very quick and explosive. And as Bob says, that Schenck goes for two at one end, works hard for it, and then they break your hat with a Tobin three from the other end.
There's that press again, always around, always there, taking some chances on defense so they can get it back on offense.
Thompson now back to Courier. Courier back to Thompson as they want to set up now. Jamo, the man outside. Jamo to the left side, goes to Courier, outside three, it's no good. Rebound strong by Fernal, puts it back up right-handed and in.
Good putback by Fernal, great strong rebound, you called it.
Tobin from Malfatti in a crowd, he starts back out with it. Now he's going to stop, take a pop from the outside, three again.
He's heating up, he's heating up, but you notice that time again.
And he steals it, the inbounds pass leads to Malfatti, and he puts it in. And Levasseur wants another timeout. Whoa!
We got to follow that sequence if we can get it again. One of the things I want to show our viewers with Tony Tobin, and we mentioned it, he shoots very well off the dribble with his left hand, and he's right-handed. That gives him a distinct advantage because it just, everybody's going to try to force him to his right, and he's strong to his right hand, but when he comes back with his left hand, that's when he can really take the jump shot. Then he got the steal and zipped it over to Malfatti, who laid it in. Just a great sequence of events by a young man who has showed us some real offensive explosiveness here in the third quarter.
I think another key factor that probably Jason Harris had a lot to do with is that's the ability to hit the open man. This year they probably would have gone helter-skelter and taken everybody out to get the glass. This year they make the good passes.
Exactly. Very unselfish team this year, and they all look to each other. And that's great because that's a great sign for players because you know that if you work hard on defense, okay, and somebody gets the ball and then gives it to you, you're going to score. Then the next time you're willing to give it up to the next person. So it's really contagious, that kind of play. And they're very explosive, and they score in spurts.
25-point lead here in the third period. 60-35 to score. 3:20 remaining in third quarter action. From the Bangor Auditorium, Class C semifinals. Jamo turns. Jamo goes to the right side. DeBoo outside three. No good. Rebound by Patton. And the ball is stripped away by Thompson.
Patton again strong on the boards, but the shot went up and Tony Tobin released. I think you could see it right out of the left side of your picture.
McDougal in the backcourt brings it over now. He's left-handed. He starts to move. Now the Holmes back to Malfatti. And Malfatti is going to be called for traveling.
And he knew it. He knew it. He was a little anxious. Schenck defender right up on him, and he was going to take it to the basket with a dribble.
2:57 left now. 60-35 to score. I think a lot of people were looking for a closer ball game, but Limestone's gone in spurts, and they have really killed McDougal with a steal. Now they're going to have a 3-on-2. He's going to slow it down through the legs. Still on the left side, double team, back to Holmes. Rifles it to Tobin. Tobin fakes, goes, puts it off the glass and in.
That time he went to the right off the glass. They overplayed him on the left side, and he goes to his strength. Little one dribble, and then off the glass.
A bouncing ball.
It's something that the shooting of Tobin, our viewers should also take advantage of seeing, is the fact that he does very well shooting the jump shot off the dribble. A lot of kids nowadays, they spot up and shoot, gather themselves, and then take the shot, where Tobin will take it off the dribble. And you don't see that an awful lot with high school players anymore.
Lucas Kuhn comes in the game, the senior, and places Jamo. He's number 40. Hale with the ball, kind of silent here in the third period. Now he puts it up and in.
Nice play by Hale to split the defense. He knifed through Patton for the layup.
62-37. Tobin now in the middle. Tobin behind the back, on the dribble, through the legs. And he off to Holmes. Holmes starts to move to Patton. Patton gets inside of Fernal, puts it up, no good. Tip up, no good. Tip up again, no good. And finally, Fernal comes off the rebound.
Good work by Fernal off the glass.
Off to Kuhn, and glasses came apart. And the lens came out. He's going to have to go to the sidelines for that.
Let's go drop it off to his coach. Say, put it in your pocket. I'll pick it up after the game.
I think he's got sonar anyway.
Yeah.
He probably is beamed in.
Right. We'll have to get a read on his vision here and see how he shoots coming down the stretch.
Kuhn picks up the foul. That's only his first. Tobin in the backcourt. Thompson against him. Starts down the right side. Gets a screen. Takes a pop from the foul line. No good. Rebound tipped around. Fernal comes off with it. And Schenck will go the other way. 1:47 remains in third quarter action. 62-37. Limestone over Schenck.
Got Jimmy Moss over on the bench working on the glasses.
Melfatti comes up with a loose ball off to Holmes. Holmes starts. He spins away from DeVoe. Now it goes to McDougal. Melfatti. Tobin. Tobin's outside three.
Got a nice ball movement that time. Little fast break and then ball reversal around the horn. And Tobin spotted up for his three and makes it.
Checking back in for the Limestone Eagles will be Ken Yates, and that'll give Trevor Patton another rest. As Moss also comes in.
Right, and he fixed the glasses for McDougal, and McDougal goes out.
Gonna wipe off his glasses and probably come right back in. Kuhn in the backcourt as the pressure on. Now he has the ball back from DeVoe. 65-37 the score. DeVoe with it inside to Fernal. He's against Yates. Now DeVoe outside three. No good. Rebound taken off by Yates, and he's fouled by Fernal.
Oh, good job. Kenny Yates, 6'4" senior, number 33 for Limestone. Good position underneath, holding out Fernal, getting the rebound and the foul.
He didn't even play in the quarterfinal game, so he's big, he's strong, and he's in there to give Patton a rest right now. Tobin behind the back to the left now. Got it by Thompson, now to the baseline. All the way in, skips it up, no good. Yates comes off the rebound, puts it back up, and draws a foul.
Oh, nice play by Yates. And his teammates are all over him. Look at him. Malfatti all over him. Great job by Kenny Yates. Off the baseline, followed Tobin very nicely. Tobin missed the shot. And Kenny Yates all over the rebound, puts it back in, and draws a foul.
67-37, 30-point lead. The Limestone Eagles.
And makes the foul shot.
68-37, conventional three. Kuhn in the backcourt, now off to DeVoe. Still in the backcourt. Kuhn turns, now gets it over the 10-second line. Left corner goes to Thompson. Outside three, no good, in and out. Rebound taken by Holmes. Lead pass goes into Tobin, left-handed up a little bit too hard. Comes back for the steal and draws the foul.
He knew he drew the foul. He tried to come back on the court and make a deflection and a flick, and commits a foul. A little bit too hard with his left-handed layup that time. I think he might have lost control of the ball as he went up to the glass.
Williams will check in now for Limestone, number 30, and Tobin will take a break with 37 seconds left, and McDougal will come back in. If you're the coach, you almost feel like a little league coach. You find the biggest guy to pitch, right? You find a Tobin and roll the balls out.
There you go.
68-37, 36 seconds left in the third quarter action. Thompson to Kuhn. Kuhn now loops it inside, but Yates is there. Off to McDougal with his glasses back on as he stats down with 24 seconds. Goes in the corner, Melfatti fakes the shot. Now bounces inside to Clarence Williams. Clarence is going to move. He's going to take the pop. It's no good. Rebound by Fernal. He comes off with it. Hale long pass goes to DeVoe. DeVoe starts to move in the paint, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound by Clarence Williams, and Fernal is fouling.
Good position by Williams that time. Gets into the game. Hasn't been in the game 30 seconds, and he's right in the play, right in the action.
Both teams have committed, well, Schenck now has committed their 6th team foul, 4 on Limestone. Limestone is able to stay away from foul trouble. Clean steals. Williams is going to put the pop up. Yes,
got it at the buzzer.
Whoa. And at the end of 3 complete, 70-37, Limestone over Schenck. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this.
You're watching tournament basketball on Maine Public Television.
In that quarter, Bob, Limestone outshot Schenck 34-10.
Unbelievable. That's the kind of explosiveness they have. And I was going to make a comment about Tony Tobin here, and I think it's a good time to do it. I think he's become a lot better basketball player and obviously a more complete player this year than he was last year. He's doing some things this year that are really team-oriented, and I'm sure that the team is benefiting by his all-around play.
As we start the fourth quarter action, Tobin goes for an outside 3, and he gets fouled, and that's going to be 3 shots.
That's right. Fouled in the three-point land, you get 3 shots. That foul's on number 30.
It's Curia.
So we add insult to injury here. Tony going to the line for 3 foul shots to open the fourth period.
He's got 7:55 to do some more things. Foul shot is up as the first one goes in. Great release, great touch, and very, very quick reminder of Matt Rosignol. So quick with his dribble, he gets to where he wants to go. You can't really beat him to his position because you don't know where he's going to go.
Right, you try to force him to his right, and that's his strength because he's so good to the left.
3 for 3. 73-37.
There's the pressure again. They will not let up.
Williams in the backcourt, chasing down Hale. Now Courier with the ball, still in the backcourt. Now they get to Jamal. Jamal with an outside 3, and he hits. No, they call it 2. He was on the line.
They're in the 3 mode already with 7:40 left in the game, and they've got to take some 3s to even have a chance of coming back.
73-39 the score. Tobin got it by Courier. He's going to split, go to Williams. Williams fakes, gets it back. Inside, shot is up. It's no good. Rebound tipped by Patton, no good. Patton has taken off 16 rebounds to this point in the game, and Tobin was 7 for 10 in the third quarter and has 4 3-pointers.
So he's lighting them up. Got off to a little slow start, but he has caught up very nicely here in the second half of action. And Patton picking up his third personal foul, number 22 for Limestone. Little delay here.
Well, we don't really know. We'll have to check if they stay ahead as they are. I think a miracle will take us something to beat them, to talk to Jason Tower and find out exactly what they have done this year. But this is certainly a different ball club. Team oriented. Whoa, an outside 3 by Thompson, nothing but glass. Williams off with it. Comes Clarence, long pass to McDougal, he saves it. Throwing it inside. They go to the hole anyway. They try to get the pass there. Nice pass inside to Thompson, and he puts it in.
Good looking fast break. Nice pass by Chris Hale to Thompson.
Tobin back with it now. Tobin outside 3. Got it by Courier. Now to Patton. Patton's going to turn, put it up. It's no good. Rebound tipped around, still tipped. Now finally taken off by Hale. And Farmer really wasn't a big part of this game because of just so much quickness. Outside shot for 3, no good. Thompson with a rebound. He comes back outside the three-point lane. Courier now to Jamo. Jamo's going to let it fly. It's no good. Rebound comes down the middle. Malfatti off to Tobin. One-on-one. Goodbye. And he puts it up, and it's good.
Wow. Got his legs cut right out from underneath him, and he makes the basket. So come on, ref. Basket's good, and he's giving him one. He's talking to Tommy Miller right now. Don't think it was an intentional foul. I think that's what he was looking for, but it looked like there was a collision by the two Schenck players, and Tony Tobin got caught in the sandwich.
34 is Jamo. He's committed his 4th personal foul. On the line, he made the basket. Will be Tobin. Tobin's up and no good. Rebound taken off by Hale. 75-41 the score. Farmer is going to drive. Farmer goes right to the glass, spins up around, and gets the roll.
Nice layback.
Ooh, nice steal by Thompson. He picked it right away from McDougal. McDougal takes it back.
No. McDougal saying no. Talking back and forth.
Uh-oh. There's some trash talking going on now, I think.
And Jason Todd takes a timeout. Nice timeout to calm everybody down here. Both Limestone and Schenck Wolverines.
The way McDougal looked like he was saying to Thompson, hey, look at the score.
I think that's what he was saying, but that's you really don't have to say that. You just do it with your play, not by your mouth.
75-43, Bob, with 6:10 remaining.
Well, it's a very Schenck is really in a very difficult and awkward position. They have to take threes, and when you take threes, yeah, you can get back in the game, but you got to make them. And if you don't make them, and Limestone with their fast-breaking attack goes down the other end, and instead of getting caught back up, you could lose by 50. That's the dilemma that they're in at this particular time.
Jason Tarr with his Limestone Eagles. And that is the problem, and sometimes those threes are hard rebounds that take off the other way, and you'll see orange around them, and you could see easy, fast breaks for them.
Right, there's a very delicate balance and a time when you got to take the threes and not take the threes, because if you take them too early, you can shoot yourself right out of the game if you don't make them.
Tobin's on the sidelines now with 6:10 remaining. Outside shot by Courier, a nice outside three, and it's 75-46. 6:02 remains in this contest.
Tobin out of the game now. Jimmy Moss, number 24, there with the ball back in for him.
Moss to the right side, looking. Nice bounce inside, but Jamo picks it off. Had the right idea, but Jamo's quick hands were there. Nice pass goes to Thompson. He moves outside for three, and he hits it.
That's a tough three right there, coming from inside the circle to back outside the circle with your momentum going the other way. Another steal
by Schenck. And they're going to call a foul on Moss, I believe.
Jimmy Moss struggled a little bit against the pressure, and Jason Tarr senses that and sends back in Tobin, and now here comes Malfatti. So he's putting the troops back in here for Limestone with 5:35 to go. Doesn't feel as though he hasn't won yet, I guess.
75-49 the score. 1-1 now for Mr. Thompson.
Some nice valuable minutes by Clarence Williams just going off the court.
Thompson is the only senior in the starting five. Kevin Thompson, 6-foot senior. You can see Jason Tarr and part of his team there. Clarence, Williams, and Moss. Foul shot is up and good. Malfatti now to Tobin. Tobin behind the back, splits two people behind his back again. Now to the left side to Holmes. Holmes right to the glass, puts it up and in.
Tough shot by Holmes that time over Farmer.
Long pass. It's going to go out of bounds, and they'll take it. No, nice save. But Holmes is there for Limestone. Starts down the other way. Now to Trevor Patton. He pulls up, quaps it, no good. Rebound by Courier. His long pass goes to Hale. Hale's going to put it off the glass and in.
Here we are, up and down, trying to catch up. Schenck Wolverines.
McDougal wants the team. I'll take it down, he says. He loops a pass to Malfatti. He turns. Now it goes to Holmes. 4:55 left. 77-53. Holmes moves right inside and puts it in.
Nice drive to the basket. David Holmes, real strong effort.
Pass to Jamo now in the backcourt. Goes to Hale. Hale rifles it inside the Farmer. Farmer turns, puts it up and in.
Now we're trading basket for basket. It's to Limestone's advantage, obviously.
79-55. Tobin in the paint, puts it up, and gets it. 81. Pass comes this way. Nice tip by Thompson. He's up on the table here, but it goes out of bounds. Right idea. You notice a lot of kids now that when they get in that situation, they try to tip the ball toward the basket and hope someone can chase it down.
Right, and big Kenny Yates coming back in, and who's going out? Trevor Patton. Trevor had a great game for Limestone. Much improved player from what we saw a year ago.
Tobin stutter step. Ooh, nice pass to Yates. I didn't expect it, Mr. Tobin.
Well, that's
I'm only a substitute, please.
That's a question. There's Tony Tobin talking to him, but that's a question of inexperience and not playing with Tony Tobin. But you want to, if you're playing with him, you better have your hands ready to receive a pass, not down by your side,
right.
Because you're going to get it in the face.
And you better not be going for the rebound because you might wear it to the side of your kisser.
Good, strong performance. Ken Yates, Jason Todd may gain some valuable confidence in the young man. He's come off the bench and done a good job, especially if Patton has to sit down with fatigue or foul trouble. Yates, a formidable player.
84-55. Clarence Williams checks back in, and Malfatti goes to the sidelines. So we've seen about everything you possibly can see in this contest as the Schenck Wolverines firing themselves a shot in of a big 84-55 score. Outside by Thompson in front of the bench. That was about a 40-footer. Now it goes to Tobin. Tobin spins away from J-Mo. Now he's going to the left. He's going to shovel it inside to Clarence Williams. Clarence is there and good.
Nice play. Excellent play. And there's Clarence again. Right around the basketball.
86-55, 3:49 left. Courier with the ball now. Over to J-Mo. J-Mo fakes the three inside. Nice pass goes to DeVoe and he puts it in. Jeremy DeVoe. Pass goes to Holmes. Holmes starts down with it. Leaves it to Clarence Williams. He puts it up and gets fouled. Another thing I've noticed about Limestone this year that the pass, when the pass does come to the player comes to the ball. I think last year they were waiting for the pass to get to them. Now they're moving toward the ball, and that you can see that right here with Holmes. It could have been picked off, but he got in front of it and then turned and went down.
Excellent observation. Another thing too that I've noticed, they're all good passes. McDougal's a good passer. Holmes is a good passer. Tobin's a good passer. So and Malfatti's a good passer.
Right.
So you know, they're very difficult to defend. I think you'd have to play a good, strong man-to-man against them, or a real rugged, aggressive zone. And Tony Tobin goes out, unlacing his shoes over there on the bench, and Jimmy Moss coming in for him.
88-57 the score. As J-Mo has the ball now. He starts to move on McDougal. Ball stripped away. Yates picks it up. McDougal behind his back. McDougal still in the backcourt. McDougal turns. Now it goes to Holmes. Holmes starts to move, and he's being fouled by Thompson.
Right, another thing, obviously we noticed this before, hadn't mentioned it, was the fact that McDougal and Holmes are both left-handed. And a lot of times during the season, teams don't play against left-handed players, especially two on the same team.
So unofficially, Tobin had 37 points to go with his 41. I think he might make all-tourney.
Yeah, he's got an opportunity to repeat, I believe.
Foul shot is up and good by Holmes. Then the next question is, where's he going to college?
I don't know that. I haven't heard that. I know that there are several schools obviously looking at him, and he's probably the most complete player we've seen to date. But we've got Narragansett and Washington Academy to go tonight, so we'll see what happens.
As Schenck starts to bring in, Limestone has just sent in Chris Blaisdell, number 13. And let's see, let's pick up the Schenck Wolverines. Kuhn is back in the game, 40. Thompson remains in. Fernl is in the game.
32 is in the game as well. Scott Purcell.
Purcell is in as Holmes cans a foul shot 90-57 with 3:10 remaining. DeVou's outside shot is no good. Rebound chased down by Yates. Well, he has played a great game.
Real solid game by Kenny Yates. Nothing fancy. Just get the job done.
Moss with it. Now he goes off to Holmes. He drives the basket. It's missed, and is going to be in the foul action as Fernl goes down hard, and also I guess that's number 32, Scott Purcell.
I think they called it on Blaisdell, did they? Not?
Checking all inside. Coming in the game is Stephen York, 44 for Schenck. Holmes leaves, and let's see, number 10 for Limestone is Danny Houston.
So the only star they got left in the game is McDougal with 2:54 left, and I'm sure he'll be coming out shortly for Limestone.
Scott Purcell, the senior, on the line. Foul shot is up and it's good.
Scott Purcell, number 32, 6-foot senior for the Wolverines, playing on his final game.
Foul shot is up, it's off the front, no good. Rebound finally taken off underneath by Steve York, and he puts it in. Pass to McDougal, slapped away nicely by Scott Purcell, as Limestone still retain 90-60, 30-point lead, 2:46 remaining. As Moss brings down for the Limestone team, starts to the left, goes to the corner to Blaisdell, now back outside to McDougal, outside three, no good. Rebound taken off underneath by Moss, he puts it up, it's no good. Rebound taken up, put off the pass, and in is Chris Blaisdell.
Nice offensive move that time by Chris. Stayed right with it. Right back up.
Whoa! Steal by McDougal. Puts it up and in, and they're only 6 away from the century mark with 2:17 left. Thompson to the left side, stops. Now to Kuhn. Off to the right, number 44. Shoots it up, it's no good.
Ooh.
York.
Kenny Yates just got hit with a ball in the head on a slap from Colonel.
Moss now to McDougal. McDougal starts partway in. Now look, he's cross-course it. Nice pass taken by number 10, and that's Danny Houston. He's only a freshman, and they're 4 points away, 96-60.
And the beat goes on.
Right. If you're an orange shirt, it doesn't make any difference, I guess. Pass inside to Fernal. Fernal turns, puts it up quickly, no good. Gets his rebound, puts it up, and he draws the foul. And that's going to be on number 13 of Limestone, Chris Blaisdell.
Right, and the Fernal boy went down very, very hard that time for Jason did for Schenck.
Well, coming in is Derek Giggy, number 20 of Limestone. And 21 is Darian Smith. And who else we got? 20, 21, 25 is it?
25.
25 is Shane Overbay. And he was one that came off the bench.
Early in that quarterfinal game.
96-61 the score with 1:34 left. Fernal's second shot is up and it's good.
So everybody's been in for Limestone now.
Chris Blaisdell with the ball. Loops the pass over to Danny Houston. Houston tries to get it over to Blaisdell, but stealing the ball is Stephen York.
Nice pass.
And missed. Fernal almost tapped it in. Picked it off by Smith. Smith starts to gallop. Slows down for three. No! Inside is Blaisdell. He fires it up. It's no good. Houston, rather. And it's going to be Schenck's ball with 1:10 left. Well, we saw Mr. what's his number?
Darian Smith.
Darian is a sophomore pulled up for a three.
Not bashful.
Kuhn with the ball. He takes a three. Yes!
He's got it.
96-65. Danny Houston. Danny's going to drill it in the corner to Smith in front of the bench. He turns double team inside to Shane Overbay, and he misses and draws the foul.
Shane Overbay, number 25, 6'4" junior for Limestone High School, going to the foul line. Foul that time by number 14. That was Lucas Pelkey of Schenck. Excuse me, number 44, Stephen York of Schenck.
Overbay is a junior. The starting five for this Limestone team are all seniors. Holmes, Tobin, Patton, Malfatti, and McDougal.
And they have proven that they're seniors, and they're proven seniors, if you will.
Overbay's foul shot is good.
They're experienced.
Well, a three will make the century mark, 97-65. Kuhn with it. Through the legs outside, Smith with him. Now looking for help, gets it off to Scott Purcell. Purcell to Fernal. Fernal's going to turn, right-handed shot, no good. They're going to call a foul on Scott Purcell.
Scott Purcell on the rebounding action, trying to block out against number 20 for Limestone. That's Derek Giggy, 6'5" junior. Derek's going to go to the line.
So 1-on-1 with 31 seconds left. 70-37 as we get through the third period, but Limestone's beat one on.
Just a little bit too much quickness, too much firepower offensively. Good inside game by Trevor Patton today.
Levy's shot is missed. Rebound by Schenck. And the pass is knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Skenk's ball.
Players falling all over the place now.
26 seconds remains. Scott Purcell will put in play, goes to Kuhn. Kuhn starts down with it, number 40. Lucas outside, has a screen, moves to the left side. Now given off to Scott Purcell. Purcell's going to take it anyway, no good. Rebound comes off to Limestone, to Smith. 10 seconds left. Goes to the corner to Houston. Houston's going to put it up and in.
Yes,
99 with 5 seconds left. Kuhn comes back. His long outside shot is off the front of the rim, no good. 99 to 65. Bang.
Bang, and Limestone Eagles showing their versatility offensively today. Great individual performance, obviously, by Tony Tobin, but a great team performance by the Limestone Eagles. A much improved team, a great team concept, looking for each other offensively, really working hard on defense to create the turnover and get the fast